Alright, hopefully we're live. Hopefully this is working, and it is. And yes, I love my fast internet now! Ha 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 ha! Oh, I love it. I love it. Never thought I'd say this, but thank you, AT&T.
Yeah, Xfinity, it sucks.
Yeah, never thought I'd say it, but yeah, just we finally got fiber internet. We're now no longer using cable.
Yeah, like it happened twice. Like back in my own place with my bro, we had some really slow internet. Then we switched to AT&T, and that was all figured out. And the same happened with my dad about a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes monopolies are just there because they're good.
Well.
As long as it's the game.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we should talk about. Yeah, you want to talk about that D&D monopoly that tried to happen?
I think we talked about nothing but that after our last stream.
Oh my gosh, but yeah, finally, it's like, yeah, Wizards finally realized that, it's like the community is not going to be satisfied with just going back to the status quo. They actually had to make a concession. Yeah, and the concession was, okay, it's now in Creative Commons. Well, all right.
There's
a caveat to the Creative Commons thing.
Yeah.
It was already in, technically, Creative Commons. At least the basic rules were.
So they're just formalizing it at this point.
Yeah, there is a law out there that says you can't copyright basic rules of games.
Oh yeah, it's you can't. Yeah, so yeah, you can't copyright rules. So, which is why there's like a bazillion different. Which is why there's there's actually in my city there's this place where you can actually do game shows that are pretty much like things like Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune, but the rules are the same, but the names are just different. So yeah.
You can make your own Monopoly as long as you don't call it Monopoly and you don't use any of the same names or characters or character designs.
Yep.
But the rules can be exactly the same.
But yeah, this has been it has been so interesting just seeing just all of this go down. But yeah, I believe I have been talking for too long, and we need to start playing because we need to get to the thing that you came here to do.
Yep.
All right, so why don't we head immediately back to the. So I believe where we left off. We left off talking to Izzet.
Yes.
Before we take our leave for the fighter mode, there is the question of transportation down to Zona Zero. I am no physicist, but I do understand water, and it is very, very deep.
Yes, that is very true. It's been a long time since anyone's gone down there, but I'll do you a very special favor. I will find you a map. It's a very ancient map to lead you down the safest way there. It's probably going.
Map.
This might take a while because, well, how long has it been since someone's been down there? I lost track when it hit quadruple digits.
Just have somebody contact us when it's ready.
Usually there's a please attached to that.
Please and thank you. I'm a goblin.
I jest.
Sorry,
And where will we be picking up this? Shall we collect it from your abode, or where you have a messenger sent it to us. Encrypted.
He starts stroking his chin, and then you get this kind of devilish smirk on his face. You'll know.
If it's your will, then who am I talking? Thank you for your time, Spider-Man.
When you do the accent, mind, you break up.
Well,
In voice detection.
all right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. No, seriously, that's it. That thing is dangerously unstable. It might actually hit you.
I do have a question.
Oh, hurry it up. I have some experiments I would like to get to.
Oh, would you like to do another experiment?
Always.
So, I've taken a certain path that I'm starting to regret just a slight little bit. You know, like your knowledge in cantrips or which infusions or stuff you know. Is there any way to rearrange those, per se?
There is a way to rearrange those, but it will take a long time. You're going
Probably
to
longer.
That's something you might have. That's something you might have to work with an authority on in downtime.
Ah, so longer than what we have. I believe that. There's something else I needed to ask him. Oh yes. But one last thing before I leave. I managed to acquire a little trinket from some giants, per se. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, or where I could find more information on it or giants, would you?
It's probably the library.
This is why you're the guild leader. And I walk out the door.
All right. Well. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I had to set that up.
Which is like, is there a way I could do that? Yeah, the library. All right. So, I believe when we last left off, where is it? Oh wow, I got up like a bazillion things playing.
I kind of like the setup you have going on here. It reminds me of Final Fantasy VI, when you had to choose which group you wanted to play next.
Yeah. So yes, I believe. Yes, so I believe we had Gongoroth and Sonata, who were also in a group. What were y'all planning to do?
Shopping!
Shopping! All right.
That!
Yeah, and then visit our guild halls.
Yeah. Shopping and visit so yeah, well, Sonata not really, but yeah.
Really not looking forward to that conversation with the Loxit on.
Yeah.
These boxes beside all the icons.
What?
Where are all the boxes beside our icons?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Those are
Buffs and debuffs?
those are effects that are currently on your might be on your character. So
Yeah, I forgot to turn off a lot of spells.
Yeah, let me turn those off.
Yeah.
It's like you had a lot of it's like you guys had a lot of things play on you, and what they basically do is they keep them on there passively in case you ever want to use those things again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you were talking about the Luxodon. Are you talking about Svel?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I just imagined that we just informed everyone on our way back up, because it's pretty noticeable that we were coming up one person short.
Yeah.
So Storm told us that Selena had apparently promised her guild insignia to her little cackler.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh, that's fun. Alright. So...
Alright, I will just remove... Yeah, I will remove Selena's Rakdos signet from my inventory.
Alright. Yes. Alright. So, so is that something you want to roleplay, or is that something you is that a little too iffy for you and you'd rather just do shopping?
I think I'm... Oh, wait, which part? The whole thing with Svell? Because...
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think we could just skip that, because, again, it probably would have happened right after we regrouped with the others in the Undercity, and we're way past that now.
Alright. Very well. Okay, so, time to go shopping. So, I believe you were looking for... What is it?
Would it also be safe to say that we are carrying those severed limbs and the body in wrapped cloth?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
What do you guys think of my give Rakdos Exia's heart? Good idea.
Oh, I like it.
Alright. So, going shopping.
Wait, if you transplant that heart into somebody else, does that make them immortal too?
You might have taken the wrong body piece for experimentation.
You all are awful.
Possibly.
Yeah. Alright.
Compared to what I'm used to, this lot is tame.
Oh,
Alright. So, so, where are you planning on shopping? Which district?
Well, considering it's probably close by and you don't know what you're going to get there, I was thinking the Fox's Emporium.
Alright.
Unless Ghost/Sonata would have any other ideas on where to go.
Nah, not really. I can't really think of anywhere else to go.
Also, I didn't point out last session, but Gongoroth has been keeping his eyes averted from everyone and had his hood pulled extra low over his face.
Nice. So yeah, you're looking around. So yeah, you're kind of walking through the streets of Precinct 1. It's So yeah, you see quite a bit. You're looking around. You kind of see just the typical view of Precinct 1. Just just nobles walking around. Lots of nice clothing. Lots of government. You see a government official just walking around. He is clearly late for an appointment, as he is doing the very goofy run walk, and he is overweight, so it is a little hard to not find it a little bit amusing. But yes, eventually you find your way to the Fox's Emporium.
There was something else I needed to ask, and I just remembered what it was.
Oh, what is it?
If there was any way to add, I wanted to ask him if there was any way to corrupt the dragon goo that we need to give to Clerics.
Oh, right.
I could think of several ways.
So, yeah.
Oh well, I left already.
All right, so you head over to the Fox's Emporium, and and you kind of blink because the person behind the counter. This is you're kind of getting amazed. It feels like every time you walk into the shop, it appears to have a new owner.
You don't all have incriminating evidence, don't they?
Yeah. There's like. And behind the desk, it's this rather older older male gentleman, and he appears to be kind of just like he is looking between like all of his little magic items and baubles. He picks up like this very fancy looking ring. He begins to stroke it like, yes. Oh, customers. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Fox's Emporium. Could I interest you in any of my wares?
Okay, can I insight that? Because that sounded really sus.
All right, insight that. Sure.
I want to roll as well.
Okay, go for it.
First trap, now what?
All right, both of you are looking at this guy. It's he seems very eccentric, just the way he's been struck. It's like you don't think he's dangerous, you think he's just weird.
Okay. Yeah, got a little bit of that Rakdos blood in him. Huh? Okay. Sonata, you want to go first? Or should I?
You should.
Alright. Sorry, Mike. Going steps forward. I am wondering if you have anything to increase one's health.
Increasing one's health, you say?
Yeah. Yeah. I heard of an amulet that can make one healthier.
Ooh, an amulet that can make one healthier. Yes. Yes, I think I have something like that. A very special thing for a very special person. Excuse me 1 second. He starts looking between all of his little jewels. It's like, ooh, yes, you're wonderful. Ooh, it's like, you're great, but not what my customer is looking for. Ah, yes, there you are, my child. He pulls up at this, he pulls out this little necklace, this little golden necklace with a little ruby inlaid in it. This is an amulet of health. It will do great things for you, should you promise to take good care of it.
Now, would Gongoroth know if this is what he is looking for?
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Ooh.
I can't tell if that was a 319. It kind of landed on the corner. But yeah, there we go. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
You haven't quite ever... you don't really... You remember Jix mentioning an amulet of health, but he was being such a chatterbox that you didn't really get all the details that what it was supposed to look like. But so, yeah, you're just kind of slightly gritting your teeth. It's just like, oh, I wish I paid more attention to that.
How? I just want to double check and make sure this is what I am looking for, so I'm not buying something I may not need. Can you give me the specifics on this one?
Oh, but of course. You see, this amulet of health, as soon as you put it on, well, it does require a little bit of playing nice. You see, that's how a lot of these little magic artifacts work. It's you be nice to them, they be nice to you. And what they do is, if you are nice to it, it will make your lungs stronger. It will make diseases harder to fight. Your heart will be like an ox.
How much?
4,000.
Ooh! Yikes.
Oh, is that too much?
Ugh. Yeah.
I kid. It's 400.
Okay. Give me a bloody heart attack.
So you really do need this thing.
Yes, unfortunately I do. Yeah, call it a less than stellar upbringing in the Undercity sewers.
Yeah. Ah, yes. You know what? So now that's a good point. I think from now on, I'm going to get this shop called the Fox's Emporium. It's going to be in all my campaigns, and just every time you visit it, it gets weirder.
Oh god.
No, Josh.
I was originally going to say something more like, I swear, this shop changes shopkeep changes the owners more often than, and I couldn't think of something else to compare it to.
Josh.
Yes.
Or Cleric.
They're all the same shop.
The
Across
shop just
every
travels
game.
interdimensionally.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, even the stores are planeswalking.
All moving castle. Thanks.
Sure, the shopkeeper is actually Jason disguised trolling everyone.
Wonderful.
But all right, yes, I will take that.
So
And-
that'll basically be all of your platinum pieces and 100 gold. That'd be 10 gold.
10
pieces.
gold.
10 gold and all your platinum.
Okay.
All
All right.
Let's get you that Amulet of Health. Wonderful purchase. So yeah, this is for those that don't know in the chat. This campaign is slowly coming to a close, and our players have realized they don't need to save their money anymore.
Alright. All right. Now, the second thing I'm looking for, I'm hoping it will be actually, it should be a lot cheaper. I'm hoping some sort of. All right, I'm on the front lines a lot. I need something to make me harder to hit.
Ooh.
Something to offer me a bit more protection.
I see. Well, you could always go to the local blacksmith. He could fashion you up something, but if you're looking for something magical...
Yeah, I'll take a look at magical right now, because if they were to make me a whole new set of armor, it might take days, and I don't have that long till my next mission.
I see. Well, there I have this lovely little ring here. It's like you're looking at the ring, and it's got kind of this shield emblazoned on it, and it's kind of studded with very, very tiny sapphires. This ring will cover you in a very nice blanket of warmth. 900.
Okay, are you trolling me again, or are you being serious?
No, serious.
Unfortunately, all I have left is a little under 2. So that's going to have to be a pass.
Oh. That's sad. But if you might wish to look at the local blacksmith. I'm sure some of those weirdos up in Precinct 4 might be able to fashion something up for you.
Alright. Well, I suppose 1 out of 2 isn't bad, so thank you a lot. And I will take you up on your suggestion.
What about you, young lady? Are you looking for Are you looking to adopt?
Damn it, I can't think of anything specific I'm looking for.
But did I short circuit your brain for a second there?
I've never been good with planning on what I need. Okay?
You have money, but you don't know what to do with it.
Yes!
Give me your money. I'll do something with it.
Without making eye contact, is Gongoroth able to tell
my
if
money.
the Sonata is having trouble deciding?
I mainly just want to see if there's anything that catches my interest.
Well, let's see. Are you looking for any, perhaps, potions?
Oh, yes, potions.
Well, too bad I don't have any.
Just had to troll again, didn't you?
Yes, but if you're looking, you seem to be the you seem to be the ranged fighter sort, so I could probably sell you one of these. Pulls out this very special this little crossbow bolt, and it's shaped very oddly. Like it's red, the tip is black, and the fletch looks a bit like a wing. This.
Why am I suddenly thinking of Yondu's arrow from Guardians of the Galaxy?
The Yaka arrow?
Yeah, the Yaka arrow.
This is an arrow of slaying. Specifically, dragon slaying.
Oh.
Pick somewhere in the far off distance, sneezes somewhere.
Not catching a cold, are you?
No. I think someone just said something that may have perked my interest, but I didn't actually hear it.
Speaking of perking interest, once we leave here, do you want to go on a shopping spree of our own? Out of lack of anything else to do?
I'll catch up with you one moment. There is... Sorry, I'm just reading all my notes I wrote. I think there's one last thing I have to do here.
Well, in any case, meet me back in front of the Nivix entrance.
Okay. Yes.
I need a bloodhound to sniff out magic items. If he gets my drift.
He'll cast ya.
Actually, I had something else in mind. Gregor pulls out the joint accounts, you know? We never got a chance to break these in, don't you think?
You're going to have... Wait. That's just a coin, right? That allows you to spend the money?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically your guys' credit card.
No, we didn't get a chance to cash them in. I don't even know how much is in there.
Only one went to find out. And there's two of them.
Cool. I'll meet you at the entrance later. I believe the others are still shopping at the moment.
I need to I need to talk to Pontiff Iberg about a few pressing matters. So we'll meet back in about 2.5 hours.
Okay. I wanted to know.
All right, so Sonata, have you been considering the arrow?
Never know when you'll fight a dragon.
You're right. You're right there. And considering we haven't fought yet, it may be good to have. So I'll take it.
Hold that thought.
Oh.
Actually, wait. How much is it first?
Sonata, you use a crossbow and crossbow bolts, not a bow and arrow.
I said it was a crossbow bolt. The name is Arrow of Slaying.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, so... this little thing... 70.
70?
70.
You're not going to say 70,000, are you?
Oh, what kind of person do you think I am? Do you think I'm the kind of person who would say one thing and just trying to trick you? Do you take me for a little troll? Oh, I'm offended. You're so judgy.
You didn't say gold.
Cat got your tongue?
But are you saying 70 platinum or 70 gold?
Gold.
That... Okay, then I'll take it.
Alright, so that's either, that's either 7, that'll be 7 platinum from you for a single arrow of slaying. Well, technically bolt of slaying. Alright, fantastic. So, is there anything else any of you would like to purchase?
Yeah, I think I'm good unless you got something else on your mind, Sonata.
Nah, other than just restocking, I'm good.
Well, yeah.
Wicked cat in the chat.
Well, if that's the case, then it sounds like we're both headed off to the blacksmith then.
Right. Have a good day. I may be here when you're back. I might not.
Yeah, thank you too. And you have a nice rest of your day as well.
If I last long enough.
Yeah, Gongoroth holds the door open for Sonata.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So why don't we move to Arwen, who has been very patient.
What?
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move. So Arwen. So you and Sylvas have parted ways. So Sylvas is currently dealing with his own business. So Arwen, you're alone. It's like you're alone without supervision.
Time to burn down the town. But of course, I gotta find some ingredients for that first. Armory.
You're going to do matches, maybe some alcohol.
No, that's a waste. Kerosene. Or whatever.
Diesel's cheaper.
All right.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
But then again, would you be able to find diesel in this world?
Jason is a chemist has been Maybe some Izzet chemists managed to synthesize it.
Technically,
Oh,
oil
yeah.
exists, so
Yeah, but who's got the pump?
All right. All right. So you're heading over to an armory. All right. So you're heading over to the armory, and so yeah, you see this. You see this sign. It says, it's like it's a Aegild's Aegis.
Okay.
Yeah. So you open it, and yeah, the place seems to have a lot of stonework. A very big chimney at the top, just like, and there's this kind of burly. It's like this kind of burly woman. It's like not an orc. This is a human. She's kind of built, and she's just kind of pounding the. She's kind of just pounding one of her weapons with her fist. And then she looks very upset by something.
Mm.
Ah.
I'm.
Oh, a customer. Hi. Sorry, his things are. Sorry, not a really good time right now.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm just gonna grab a few things, pay for it, get out of here.
If you have, right. She just puts the thing. All right. So what are you looking for?
Looking for a replacement for these swords that I got. Use a bit of an upgrade.
Swords, you say?
Yeah. Also, a few extra arrows. I'm currently out.
Oh, well, that's no good. Let's see. All right. Well, if it is better swords you're after, if it's better swords you're after, I could probably give you some. Yes, I think I could find some. You're looking for replacement short swords, I'm guessing.
Yes. Thank you.
Very well. All right. Well, I can get you I can get you an improvement pair of these short swords. Total of 100 gold pieces.
All right. What about for arrows?
For arrows. Those are very cheap. You could. Let's see. Are you looking for a bundle, or how much are you actually looking for?
Well, I'm just wondering if you got this, but maybe a way for me to possibly not run out of arrows, because I'm got this big mission coming up, and I kind of was out in the middle of it, out by the middle of my last mission. So
well, there is one thing I can probably give you, but it's gonna be pretty expensive.
well, let's get to the product first and come up with cash later.
Very well. Where is it? Da-da-da. All right. Well, there is this quiver that I have for you, and it is enchanted with to have extra space, so you can actually hold a lot more than just arrows in here. You can even hold other weapons as long as it can fit in the hole.
And price for it?
The price for this thing, I'd be willing to part with it for 150.
Gold?
Yes.
Making that my grand total up to 250. Unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't got that much.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, platinum pieces are 100 each, right?
Platinum pieces are 10 each.
10 each. According to my sheet, I don't.
You have 24 platinum pieces. So that's...
Oh right. Sorry.
This is why I love virtual. This is why I love virtual tabletops. I can look at your sheet, just like I can look at people's sheets, and it's like I see things like on Critical Role and stuff. It's like I don't know what your sheet is, so I can't. And just like, oh yeah, I know what your sheet is. I can't find it. It's right there, next to that. It's right. I know what you have.
I'm just bad at the math part. Was the thing.
Man is always watching.
Yes.
So I technically do have 240 gold pieces, but that's also 353.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could totally buy that.
Very well.
And of course, a few arrows to put into it too.
All right, so we got. If you're looking for a few arrows to put into it too, those will be a gold apiece. So how many arrows are you looking for?
Well, with what I have left over, I think I'll only be able to buy 10 more. I might have to come back later with some friends and see if they can get me some more arrows. Try to work some kind of deal.
Well, if you're willing to come back, the prices are going to be the same.
All right.
All right.
All good.
All right. Goodbye.
Yep.
All right, so... All right, so you have a plan. Who are you going to persuade to beg for money?
I'm going to try everybody.
All right, so could you roll a d4 for me?
All right. D4. 1.
You run into Gongoroth.
Hey, Arwen, where? Oh no, where's Sora?
Oh, they went away for a bit. So
You remember that the last time he went off on his own, don't you?
No.
He got kidnapped by Calrex's minions and was dragged out beneath the Orzhov.
Is Gregor hearing all this through the mind link?
No, this is in person.
Because if it was, he comments, technically he's also an endangered species.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. Right.
Those things are worth money.
Oh my god!
No.
If I could, I would be giving Jixet a very condescending stare for rude mind link at that comment.
If we were talking through the mind link.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all theoretical.
But Gongoroth, we should be probably worrying more about the people in the party, especially me. I kind of need a little bit more money for some more arrows. I was only able to get 10 more with this quiver of holding a lot of stuff.
Wait, you only got no? That's not gonna work at all. No, how much? No, you need how many more arrows do you want?
As many as this quiver can hold.
Can Gongoroth do something to figure out how many arrows this thing can hold?
Well, the lady said as long as it can fit into the hole, it should be able to, fit. So I think a good solid number would probably be 50.
You could probably just measure the total volume of the quiver.
Wouldn't the armory and sun hold?
I mean, could probably just. I mean, could probably just. Could find out how much it holds.
I mean, I think it's like a quiver of holding or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's starting to sound a lot like Jix's bag of holding, except for a quiver, but...
Roll Arcana for me, Gongoroth.
Please be better. Thank
Could
you.
I as well, since I would be with Gongoroth?
He would not know this more. Actually, you know what? You can roll it too.
Oh.
No, we both roll the same thing.
So yeah, you both have heard about this from different sources. Gongoroth, you know this because you've seen a couple archers, a couple of archers who have had a couple notches in their belts, being able to use this, because they're able to be trusted with it more. Sonata, you've in the bounty hunter business have seen like people who have had like again more experience have been able to afford this sort of thing. It's called an efficient quiver. And basically what that does is that it has 3 compartments. The shortest compartment could hold up to 60 arrows. The mid-sized compartment could hold up to about 18 javelins or similar objects. And the longest compartment can hold up to 6 long objects like bows, quarterstaffs, or spears.
Oh, wow.
Oof. How much did it cost for you to get that quiver?
150 gold.
Dang, that's a steal.
Man, that is a steal for that thing.
Yeah, and I'm mostly broke because of the swords too. So,
Like, I'll just relay to Arwen to what I know about that quiver, and yeah, that is a steal. For 150.
so want to keep it to 60 for that smaller one, and pretty much anything else I could possibly put in, like my swords and bow, and the larger one in the.
Would Gongoroth know if you can substitute the javelin section for more arrows?
You could.
Alright, how much would it cost for 100 arrows?
100 gold.
100 gold.
100 gold for a bundle of 100 arrows?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I mean, I can take you guys to where I'm going if you have some other place to go. If you think that these prices have been pretty sane, I guess.
Where did you go for this?
Follow me.
All right.
Yeah,
Arwen has basically kidnapped you
I am
both.
following.
Arwen grabs you both by the wrist and just starts trotting down the road. That if he wasn't holding people, it looked like he'd be running Naruto style.
Yeah.
You know, if the bag of holding were any bigger, he'd probably just stick him in a burlap sack and just run off with them.
No, hang on.
Oh, bag of holding. Who do you think he is?
Here we go again.
Who do you think he is, Jack Horner?
I would say go to your corner, but...
my Jack Horner.
Yeah, and have Ari bring you a pie.
So I can stick in my thumb and pull out a plum and say, what a good boy am I.
Oh,
Except, are you?
No.
What did I do
Are any of
wrong?
us?
I mean, specifically.
I'm just gonna keep hearing Puss in Boots references. Is this punishment for skipping that movie night? Am I?
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah. Just okay. Let me put it this way. The wolf has become the newest Tumblr sexy man.
No.
What?
Wow, okay. Yes.
I hate that furry baiting has become an actually viable marketing strategy. I hate it so much.
We can't let him do the same thing to this character as he did with Tony the Tiger.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of the wolf, Ghost, thank you for not playing his whistle after Selena died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
I am glad I didn't.
All right, so heading back over to Agel's Aegis. You see the woman, and she is just like crawling over. Like, where is it? Where is it?
Excuse me? You having troubles finding something?
No, I'm crawling all around the ground because I just like it. Yes, I lost something.
Would Gongoroth know this place at all?
No.
But this is in Precinct 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
So yeah, you're looking. So you're kind. I am looking for. I had it. I had it in my hands. Where did that stupid dagger go?
Can I roll? Can I roll a perception to see if I find it?
Yeah.
I was actually going to
No,
ask
no.
the same to this.
There it is. That was so close to a nat 1.
Yeah. Sonata and Arwen, you're looking at it. She stuck it in her belt loop.
Would it be right? Would it be that dagger you're looking for that's in your belt loop?
Oh, what? She just stops and you see her taking some deep breaths. Arwen, you're looking around and you notice that there's a smithing hammer. It's right behind. It's behind the door.
I pick it up and just kind of put it onto the counter nonchalantly.
Apologies, I lose things. I believe my doctor referred to it as limited object permanency.
Huh.
So, she pulls out the deck and she's. I trust you've made a decision about the thing you wanted to purchase earlier.
Yes. Definitely going with everything and 100 arrows to go with.
All right. So just need. All right. So remove all the money from you and whoever. Okay. So we got 100 arrows, which is 100 gold. Short swords, 100 gold. Yeah, the upgraded short swords is 100 gold, so that's total 300. And the efficient quiver, which is 150, so that's a total of 450.
Yep, I need an extra 100.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt. I can.
I mean, a 50 from both of you would do just fine too.
Sonata, would you be okay with that? Otherwise, I can go in a little more.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right,
fine
so
with that.
both of you subtract 50. Arwen, subtract your
Everything.
yeah, your everything. And all right, so you have 2 +1 short swords.
Oh.
Nice.
You have your efficient quiver and arrows. Where are the tools, containers, loot? Where does that go? Consumables, arrow, All right, and 100 arrows. Fantastic. So yeah, Arwen, you're just kind of plopping everything into this little quiver, and it just like it disappears, and you're just like looking down. It's like, where does it go? Just like it takes a good good long while to shove all those arrows in there. Just.
I mean, yeah, just like one after another. Not really putting it in bundles, just one after another. Just being in the
I would like to deposit all of these pennies into my bank account. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
Thank the gods and goddesses for digital banking.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should probably go next, Sonata. We were looking for a blacksmith, and mine will probably take longer.
Right.
I was just gonna see if I can just get some more
Crossbow bolts.
yeah.
Alright.
Well, after you then.
Alright, so. Alright, where is it? Alright, so those are what you have. Well, I do have some good crossbow bolts here, considering the ones you. I'm guessing the ones you want to match the ones that you currently have.
If possible, yes.
All right. Well, those are going to cost about those are to get the ones that you currently have. Those are going to cost about 100 each.
Ugh.
But if you're looking for some at least decent ones, I could give you some for 25 each.
Hmm. Hmm. I'll probably just take the decent ones.
All right, two of the decent ones, you said?
Yeah.
All right. So that will be 50 gold. Or 5 platinum.
Yep, I'll just hand 5 platinum.
All right.
Because I am now flat broke.
Mhm. All right. Lovely. So, all right. Is there anything else that any of you are looking to purchase?
Well, purchase or put in a commission for some new plate armor
New
with a little oomph.
plate armor with a little oomph, you say?
Yeah, I modified what I got here, but unfortunately, Boros uniforms cannot be altered, so...
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, it depends on what kind of good armor, better armor you're looking for. You're looking for just something that will offer you just better basic protection, or you're looking for magical enchantments? Or are you looking for it being made from a special material?
That depends what 140 gold could get, if anything.
What can 140 gold get? Well, I can give you this for... Well, I could give you this for... Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not ripping you off here.
I don't know. I'd say that those $1 crossbow bolts and arrows were pretty ripping off. And also, I say that in all playfulness.
I mean, there's 100 different things I want to say, but I'm not there with you guys.
Alright, so... Where's this? For 140, you say? Well... Well, if someone is willing to chip in for 150, I could give you this plate armor. As she holds it up. It's got a slight greenish tint to it. But you can easily wear it under some cloth in order to maintain uniform standards.
Do I know what the green tint is all about? Is it...
Roll history.
Nope.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask someone who's good in history.
And the one who I know is good in it.
Yeah, you just got the one who is good in it. It's well, you could probably give him a description through the little mind link.
Okay, one moment. I need to think about this, if it's okay.
Very well. It's not the first time I've had to wait today. Maybe something will actually stay in my hands.
Thank you. Gongoroth closes his eyes. Hey, Viper, I got a question for you.
Is that what you're calling me now? I always preferred the Cobra.
Oh. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I got a question for you. What do you know about green-tinted armor?
Green-tinted armor?
Roll history.
My guess the Gruul don't bother much with armor, so it's probably Selesnya, but I could be wrong.
Alright, you're lucky you have that. Yeah, you're lucky you have that modifier. That would be adamantine. So
Buy it. Buy it now.
Yeah.
Wait, why? Why?
Hey, do I hear this? Do I hear this through the link?
No, this is just one way between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gongoroth, you can't see it underneath his hood, but Gongoroth's eyes snap open like, guys, I need help.
Don't look at me, I'm broke.
I'm broke as well now.
Gregor adds through the mental link. You know, we never really made use of those joint accounts, you know.
Oh yeah, right.
This is just a Gongoroth.
Right. How much is in there?
And you might not even live to see the sunrise. Is once we go down. So you only live once.
Yes,
YOLO!
but I may live once, but my afterlife may be a different story.
Well, you haven't pledged your soul yet, so...
Okay. Fine. Reluctantly, because he really doesn't want to, Gongoroth takes out the Xeno coin.
Alright.
And he's going to put that down on the table and go for 10, along with 140 in his pocket.
Alright. I am going to have to ask you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Oh.
We don't know if this is good or bad.
Alright. Alright. So you place it on there, and you're just kind of wincing. You're just kind of whispering in your head, just like, please not black, please not black, please not black, please not black. It turns white. That means that's basically saying that your credit. It's like your credit card has been approved.
Hey, I didn't go over my.
Yeah,
I didn't overdraw.
Yep, not.
Yeah, go grab some pizza real quick. I'll be right back. It's coming in.
Yeah, it's not declined.
Okay, thank goodness.
It's just like, you hold on to your soul for now.
That theme is way too stressful.
Hey, how do you think all of us feel about credit cards?
That's why you only go debit cards.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's just like, okay, pro tip. As much as you may hate a credit card, if you want to survive in this world, you actually do need one, because you need to build credit if you ever want to get a loan for a house or a car. Because if you don't build credit, the banks that you want to withdraw from have no proof that you can be trusted to pay off your loan. That's what basically credit is in your credit score. It's how trustworthy how much you keep your monetary promises.
Okay.
So yeah, as much as you may hate using a credit card, you kind of it's a necessary evil.
Oh.
Yeah, pro tip. That's right. This has been Pro Life Advice with Josh Scorcher. Yay, adulting.
Come back next time when we talk about raising twins.
Boy. I don't know. Do you know the worst part? Nobody in my family has twins. We are doing this completely blind.
Wait, everybody knows about it now?
Yeah, everybody knows about it now.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think at this point it's be like pretty much basic knowledge of taking care of one child. You just gotta double it now. At the same time.
I don't think that's how that works. We don't even know. We don't even know. Yeah, we're gonna find out the genders next month.
Ooh!
Time for cake.
Yeah.
That reminds me of one of my online friends, because, funny enough, they're having a kid as well.
Oh, all right. But yeah, it's we're keeping our gender reveal parties small. We're not being Californians about this.
But yeah, basically what they did for their gender reveal was they just had a bet. Just the father wanted a girl, the mother wanted a boy. So I was like, so when the doctor was like, you see that? That's your kid, and that is a girl. He was just like, yes, and just won $100. That was pretty much it.
All right. Yeah. So you are able to you're able to dip into the savings a little bit for this.
And I subtracted the 140 gold.
Yes. So say hello to your mithril half plate.
I thought you said adamantine.
Sorry, adamantine half plate. Yeah.
Well, if it isn't the Jolly Green Giant.
So yes, while it will reduce your armor class by 1, you no longer have to suffer critical hits.
Does he have disadvantage on stealth still?
Yes, he still has disadvantage on stealth.
You said it was what kind of armor?
Adamantine half plate.
Oh, yep. That reduces my armor class by 2.
Ah, but what's worth it? It just
Uh,
You want to survive a crit or survive or be able to take a big hit?
Kind of wishing I picked a barbarian for this level now, so I could actually rage. But
Well, you haven't actually used your thing yet. Do you want to level in barbarian?
nah, I already hit myself up at level 12 in fighter.
Well, the thing is, it's like it hasn't actually come. None of the abilities that you have come into play, so it's not going to. It's not going to. What's the word I'm looking for? It won't be a real retcon. If you want it,
Thank you, but I'll just stick with this. It makes more sense to be a fighter in character than suddenly barbarian out of nowhere.
I don't know. It's just like you were pretty protective about your sister.
Yeah, and also the other guy, one guy.
Yes. But no, I'm going.
All right.
No, I'll stick with.
All right.
With
So you're gonna be hit more often, but it's not going to. It's never going to be critical.
Yes, I will take that.
Ooh, quite the side grade, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
You're right. What I miss?
He got half plate. So he was just kind of debating. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna be hit more often, but it's never gonna be a critical. Yeah, it's just like that's kind of the trade. It's just, do I nullify crits, but I'm going to be hit more often.
Okay, and I take that's in my. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
And element time half plate. Give nope. Item edit. Equip.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
unequip that.
Yep. Yep. Reduced by 2.
I'm so glad we're in the overworld right now because I am over encumbered.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we haven't really done like what's the word? I don't really do encumbrance. I don't do variant encumbrance for this sort of thing because this isn't the kind of like a survival campaign.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys want to do that.
No.
All right. Well. All right, so I believe that's all the shopping that this little trio can do. So who wants to go next, Gregor or Jix?
Here, I'll go.
All right, Jix, what are you doing? So where are you?
I am going to find my old instructor.
Very well. Okay.
Yeah, I have to reread this.
Reread what?
My old my biography. Just remember his name. Oh, right, my instructor, Dawn.
Mm-hmm. All right, so heading over to your old instructor. Where is the going all over the place?
Sorry.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. It's fine. There's the why is that not in this? Come on. Come on, be nice. Why are you like this?
You really want me to answer that question?
I'm not talking to you. There we go. Anywho. So, heading over to Nivix once again.
I'm almost done here.
Yeah. All right.
I promise.
So, you're heading over into Nivix, and yep, people are walking in and out. Doesn't seem to be a presentation today going on. So, to your disappointment, you're really looking forward to another icy explosion. Looking forward. It's like, oh, if you could get a mini fridge, you could hide so many things in that fridge, like caffeinated beverages. Oh, wow.
Like I do.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm just imagining Jake's hopped up on caffeine.
Oh god, that's a terrifying idea. And I think I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
I didn't know he's not wearing a caffeine patch 24/7.
Over there, and up there.
He'd be like Fry after his, what was it, 100 cup of coffee in one day?
Yeah.
I grabbed the caffeine patch. Each patch is equal to 12 cups of coffee. You can stay awake for days with no side effects. Ah! Sorry. Meet the Robinsons. Totally underrated movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
But I'm actually thinking about this.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
that's actually what someone is saying as you're walking by. It's just like, hey, you want a caffeine patch? Each patch is equal to 12 cups of coffee. And she pulls up her lab coat, and there's like her arm is like covered in them. You can stay awake for days with no side effects. Ah! Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds more like a thing from Cloudy Over Meatballs too. But
Anyway.
also, isn't coffee just like a potion of haste?
Yeah. Anyway, so you're going to meet your old instructor. So yes. All right. So you knock on his door and it says, "Hey, come in."
Yeah, I enter.
Ah, Jix, it's good to see you. So, blow anything up lately?
Maybe a limb or two.
You're slacking.
Don't worry. Going on a big mission soon.
Ah, whatever. So, 1 minute. I have to do something. He pulls down a lever. It's like, you might want to put these on. He throws you some goggles. These will flash fry your eyes, and I don't want to get sued. I also don't want to have to pay for reconstructive surgery and have you go over to Civic, because that is expensive, and I don't want to be sent back. And
Yeah, I put the glasses on.
Yep. So yeah, you put the goggles on, and so you don't know what he's making. It's like there's all these electrical currents moving all around, and just like steam vents. It's like the entire room is shaking. That it's filling with smoke as well. Yeah, and he pulls down, and there's this bright flash, and then he pulls the thing down. He pulls down the switch. Success! I have made electricity move up the ceiling, smoke enter the room, a bright flash, and the room to shake! Ha ha ha!
And?
It's called pyrotechnics. It was a commission from a Rakdos client.
You know we can cast that as a spell, right?
He folds his arms. You're really slacking in your Izzet etiquette if you think we are supposed to do things the easy way.
Nothing's ever easy, is it?
No, sometimes you have to make it more complicated. That's why only you know how. That way, only you know how to fix it.
Now, I actually just came in for a quick question. Since I'm aware your curriculum gets updated every once in a while. Was there anything new that you could enlighten me with my own abilities? Any new spells or anything? I'm not currently aware of. I'm referring to the new source books.
Yes. Which compendiums specifically are you looking at? I have a couple of these compendiums here. Which ones interest you?
I haven't seen these ones before.
Well, there is this. There's this one here. It's a sort of a verbal component spell, but it hasn't been fully tested yet, and quite frankly, I think there are people who would get very, very angry at you if you use it. And you know what? The more I'm saying about it right now, the more I'm actually saying, yeah, I should probably give this to you.
These aren't spell scrolls, are they? Or that's not what I'm asking about. I'm asking about like the spells that from the new compendium books, like Strict Haven and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's this one right here. It's called it's a verbal component spell, and it allows one to use their words in a very specific way to give one a quick advantage.
Is there any teleportation spells? I just don't want to ever get trapped in a box again.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose there is always Misty Step. But is that not good enough?
Don't think I'm capable of learning that one. I apologize. I apologize. Out of character, like Strict Havens and the what's the other one? Fixed Banes. They updated the Artificer spell list. That's what I'm going for here. I'm just trying to do it.
In-game. That one sucked.
There is one here, and I think you might like the name of it. I dubbed it myself. It's called Vortex Warp.
Ooh.
So yes,
I'll take it can I take it and study it?
Absolutely. On one condition.
Hmm?
You use it to really ruin somebody's day.
One word, 2 syllables. Goblin. That's a yes.
Sometimes I have to make sure, it's those some of your kind. Wow, that sounded racist. Well, some of your kind have moved over to that little fortress over there, and they're not quite as that they only like to ruin the days of people who they think really, really deserve it.
You're not saying any goblins went to Orzhov, did you?
No, I'm talking about Sunhome.
Yeah, it's Gregor's turn to twitch out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's like for some reason Gregor has an image pop into his head of a very formally dressed goblin in long flowing robes. And you kind of shudder, just kind of mutter under your breath, blasted intrusive thoughts.
I know there's a goblin cleric, but I can't remember if it was Orzhov or Selesnya in the picture. Anyway, with that, I thank him and run out the door.
All right.
Jix is in a hurry. Jix is going to the library now.
To the library.
On his way there, he's going to contact Gongoroth through the mind link and ask, not Gongoroth, Gregor.
Yeah.
So many names. I'm bad with names. Anyway, contact Gregor and ask him to ask Pontiff Eisenberg if we are still in debt to her.
Yes. Short answer.
If you could, set up a meeting with her and myself before we go down the hole. Just the last thing I need to do. Among other things.
If you must. By the way, take care while you're at the Izmiri Library. The books read you as much as you read them.
I will take your advice.
All right. It's gonna take you a while to get to the Izmiri Library. It's a kind of it's a bit of a trip. So while that's happening, we'll move to somebody else who wants to do something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So, who wants to go next?
I think I'm the one who's left.
All right.
No, we still... Sonata and Gongoroth still got a lot to do.
All right.
Gregor, I think, is next in line.
Well, yeah, Gregor is next in line, so... Alright, so, Gregor, where are you going?
Well, like I said, I'm heading up to Pontiff Eiberg's to
Alright.
discuss some matters. Give a little debriefing.
Alright. So... Okay, so... Why is this like this? I don't know. Come on. I don't know why this happens, but it just does. Alright.
And can I make a request for next session?
Sure.
Update our cards, please.
Yeah, I do need to do that.
Yep.
Okay. So, you step through the gates of, through the gates to the Church of Opulence, and you just really take your breath in. It's, oh goodness, it is so good to be around cleanliness again.
Yep. So,
You cut out.
Gregor,
You might want to turn that feature off on Discord.
which one?
The noise canceling.
I didn't even know. I have that one. One second.
It's every time you go low or do the accent, it
Yeah.
kills your voice.
Turn that off. Oh, here we go. Echo cancellation.
Yeah.
User setting,
One second.
voice and video.
Yeah. Noise suppression as well. Like, do none for that. Also,
Hold on.
or maybe turn off automatically determine input sensitivity.
Oh yeah, that one always helps.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me, Okay, there we go. Am I coming in now?
Good.
Alright, Gregor, takes a deep breath. Ectoplasm. So good.
And break it up again.
Alright, let me try, Alright, should I put noise suppression on crisp or standard because my dad's in the other room watching TV?
Standard.
Alright, it's on standard. because I don't want to voice it again. The accent, Gregor takes breathes in the ectoplasm and feels like one again.
Alright. Alright. So what's he doing?
I'm sorry, what?
What's he doing?
Oh, he takes a deep breath and smells the scent of ectoplasm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I got that right. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk through So yes, you walk through. Just. You've never felt. You haven't felt this relaxed. You haven't felt this relaxed in what feels like a long time. It felt like you were down there. It felt like you were down there for months, even though it was like 2 days.
Okay.
And
Still with an extra spring in his step, Gregor marches his way up to Pontiff Viper's office.
yeah. So yes, you walk over to Pontiff Iber's office very respectfully. You knock on the door, and you hear the familiar voice. Come in.
Gregor makes his way in.
Ah, yes, Gregor. So good to see you again. I assume that was your little escapade successful?
Yes, my lady. Gregor bows his head. Though unfortunately, we had a casualty on it. And 3 who may have some debts to repay to the into that church.
Ah, I see. So, not a total loss then.
Not a total loss.
Hmm.
Though the death of one of our party members is regrettable. As much as I never saw eye to eye.
I see. Dreadful. Well, you didn't promise to pay for her funeral or anything, did you?
No.
Okay.
We are leaving that matter up to our parents.
Ah, that narrows it down.
And you know the Selesnya types, they keep things simple.
Ah, I see. So that's who perished. What a shame.
But our mission was successful. Gregor moves to the mental link. We found Cloric's base.
And
We've gone in contact with Lord Izzet and learned that Cleric is hiding out in a secret space, only as Sonata 0.
I'm not familiar with that.
Neither will we until we learn about it. But this is our chance to finally take the offensive. As Cleric has plans for Garuda. Plans which may endanger the charge.
I see.
We've been able to weather giant monster attacks before. In this case, Cleric is planning on experimenting with the essence of the obsidian. How managed to gather it, or synthesize it.
Fascinating. Well, considering how old the Obsidian are, and considering how old this Cleric's character is... it's not much of a stretch to imagine how he might have acquired it.
The Lord Firemind is drafting up a map for us, but may need to consult Zigana for extra aid finding Zona Zero. If you happen to have any favors to call in, may I humbly suggest that now might be the time.
I could call in a few favors. I could, but depending... I will get back to you on how much calling in these favors might... But calling in on my debts might increase yours a little bit.
Perhaps, but considering that they have a vested interest in keeping up the original partner of the guild, they might be a bit more obliging than usual.
I know how to schmooze just fine, Gregor. I know what I'm doing. I'm just warning
I was never
you
in doubt, Smiley.
I was just warning you that the cost might be a bit, variable.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm warning you that the cost might be a bit, well, variable.
Of course, of course. In any case, if Izzet has a new toy to play with, we know the location of Calyx's base, but there is another concerning matter.
Right.
I have a confession to make. I was forced to bargain with Calyx. I think that involves church assets. Gregor throws his hands up. But in exchange for the return of Gongoroth's sister, I had to provide it with samples. Dragon samples. Understand, my lady pontiff, that we had just got out of fighting an undead dragon. We're on the ropes and we're short on options.
Ooh, I do not like this. Usually it is our guild that is supposed to exploit desperation.
Never do I. And I'm still unsure if there is a chance we can muddle, especially when someone's life is on the line, and my relationship with Gongoroth has become strained as of late.
He hates your guts, doesn't he?
Very.
You are in quite the pickle, Gregor. Not going to mince words.
If I may ask for advice, what do you recommend I do?
Well, that just depends on what you want more. What do you want?
Well, first and foremost, I intend to fulfill my promise to deliver Calyx's head on a silver platter.
Of course. But also it seems as if you also... It's interesting. You don't seem to regard this Gongoroth very high, and yet you seem to also seek his approval. Why is that?
He's been... I suppose... I even shudder at using the word. Perhaps I empathize with him. But
I don't understand that. What?
as much as I shudder at using this word, I believe I am empathize with him. He's been.
You're really breaking up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ah,
Go into user settings, voice and video, automatically determine input sensitivity, turn it off, and turn it down to maybe 76 or something. It's gonna make you heard more, or just play around with that.
Yeah.
Alright, it's at 78. How am I?
Little more down.
85.
All right, that's a little bit better.
Try the accent now.
Yeah, try the accent.
He's been through a lot, and as much as I shudder using the word, perhaps I empathize with him a little.
Empathize.
Bad business sense, I know, but after what seems to be a few months of being with him, it has a way of. Make no mistake, I do plan to make use of it instead, but
But of
as it
course.
stands. But as it stands, there needs to be a degree of trust between us, and I'm afraid I jeopardize that.
Well,
Especially after the raid on Nukrov.
well. There are a couple things that you can do in this sort of situation. After all, it is not always you do not always have to be malicious to exploit people. You can be benevolent and exploit people in a way that where you both come out on top. You need to build, and one good business practice is to build rapport. And
that has been my attempted approach, but
It hasn't been working? Well, another thing that get to build rapport is transparency.
one thing I'm most afraid.
Transparency is a great way to build rapport. And if nothing else, there was a bit of an incident a while back where there was a Orzhov priest, I believe his name was Father Asbro, who attempted to exploit a couple of his exploit his congregation through trying to update an original agreement. Not only were all of his attempts to save face to fail, to twist the truth, he realized he simply had to not only revert back to the original agreement, but he also had to make concessions.
It sounds like he was dangerously approaching heresy.
Dangerously close, but he didn't break any rules.
Well, that's the most insidious part of heresies.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the details.
Oh, the details are not really that much. It's one person. There was one of his little assistants was a whistleblower. Realized, hey, he's going to update his original agreement, and people were riled. Oh, it was quite terrible. It was quite funny how a lot of people were very upset. And the church law.
This wasn't. Hang on. This wasn't Tsar's old congregation, was it?
I believe it was. I don't know. I think it was, yes. But, yes. Unfortunately, his congregation stopped giving tithes. And, you can imagine how upset Orzhov was about that.
Yes.
So he was forced to pay out of his own pocket. in order to make up the difference. But that is just an example, an anecdote. My suggestion, in order to get on this Gongoroth's good side, what you must do is you must be transparent, and if that fails to get on his good side, then you must make concessions. That is, if his approval is what you truly desire. It's just a matter of how much you're willing to pay to get it.
Well, the problem is that he's not the most subtle type. And if I offer concessions, I believe what he will demand most is my head, and it very nearly cost me that.
Possibly. It's Lord Asbro, Father Asbro. His reputation is still tarnished, and it would take a long time for it to recover. After all, there's nothing that's relationships are like a bank account. It takes a long time to build those savings back up after a withdrawal. So while this Gongoroth, you may not win his approval back instantly, keep it up, you may win it back eventually. We'll just see how much he is willing to forgive you or put things aside after your first offer.
No, come to think of it, you won't happen to know what about to pay Master Cruelties, will you?
Sorry, you broke up there, what?
Come to think of it, you won't happen to know the whereabouts of a certain Master of Cruelties, would you?
The Master of Cruelties. I cannot say that I do.
Perhaps this is a matter of context, but I appreciate the...
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, that relationship is like a bank account metaphor. Shout out to Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the many self-help books that my father has tossed at my face.
Well, my middle school made us read the edition for teens, and I absolutely hated that one.
Oh, yeah. But yes, that's just kind of been my relationship with my dad. It's just that, hey, Dad, I have a pressing philosophical issue or a question about life. Throws a book at me. Yeah, that is my dad. Anywho.
But there is another matter before I leave. While we were down there, we happened to come across a series of ruins dating back to the very beginnings of Ravnica. Gregor pulls out the mystery bone. One of the artifacts we found is this bone. It doesn't come from any creature either. Even did Izzet to fight it.
How odd. Well, unfortunately, I'm not much of a biologist. You might have to ask the Simic about that one.
Either that or that cult of Yor. Those conspiracy theorists at the cult of Yor. As much as I'm dreading that possibility.
Oh dear. That might be very...
Yeah, very what?
If it's going to be like that, then I'm likely going to have to take this up the chain.
In that case, I'll trust this in your care.
Thank you.
Gregor places the on her desk.
Going to have to look further into this. Though don't be surprised if Calrex tries to pull something.
But in any case, it's what I think it is. It very well be fortune.
I hope fortune smiles upon you.
As I hope she smiles upon us all.
Have a lovely day.
Oh, smelling to you as well.
All
By the
right.
way, certain goal which is to arrange an appointment with you and I.
I'm going to be very busy for the rest of the day, but I can pencil him in for tomorrow.
Consider it done.
Very well. All right. So, we have been playing for a while now, so why don't we take a break?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Got some pizza to dig into, so.
Out of curiosity, did Pontiff Iberg notice Gregor's new ancient Orzhov armor?
Oh yeah, I never mentioned that.
No, he's been it's kind of over his robes, so it's
Under.
under his robes, so yeah.
Bragging about it another time, I guess.
Yeah, still getting another meeting, so.
Also, I am so glad I was muted for that whole, you know what.
Okay.
Yep.
So, having a 10-minute break. We'll be right back at 10 p.m. CST.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
So, just to clarify, I'm talking about the whole Hasbro thing in the OGL.
Yep.
Yeah, I have not been properly keeping up with that, but I did know that we kind of won.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
what?
for a lack of a better word, I suppose, because, yeah, no one really came out of that on top.
Yeah, I immediately got that reference, which is why I added the Father Tsar bit as well.
Question I have is with the whole debacle with the OGL. What about every other company and corporation that was watching?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm surprised no one's mentioned that yet, or as far as I've seen, because they probably learned a thing or two.
Yes. Yeah, don't screw with your fan base. Or wait, no.
Well, here's the thing. The difference between Wizards of the Coast and everyone else. D&D is actually a way of life for a lot of people. So they'll speak a lot louder than the people that are trying to get, like, video games from Nintendo, or Microsoft, Sony, all those places, or anywhere else. They're not going to listen that much. Wizards of the Coast did, because they know that a lot of their fans, this is a lifestyle for them. No lifestyle means less players.
They also listened to us because everybody unsubscribed from D&D Beyond.
That
Yeah.
too.
And even them trying to hide the unsubscribe button didn't stop.
Wait a minute, they actually try to do that?
Yes.
No, they did do that. But apparently someone tossed in a link that would still allow people to unsubscribe.
Well, they can't remove it. They hid it, but they couldn't remove it. So they still had to put it somewhere, like in a drop-down menu, but make it harder to find.
Yeah, because isn't it like illegal to have you to remove your subscription button, your unsubscribe button?
Yeah,
No,
Avi's right. That was just a slip of the tongue on my part.
Yeah, they didn't actually completely remove it. They just moved it from its normal location and put it into a drop-down menu somewhere else that made it really hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's perfectly fine to hide it, but it's totally against it to remove it. That's perfectly fine.
That and also Hasbro's stock dropped.
Of course it would.
Yeah, speaking of which, I've actually been looking into Pathfinder. And yeah, if for whatever reason our next campaign is Pathfinder 2E, I know exactly what I'm playing.
See, I've only delved into excuse me. I've only delved into Pathfinder once, and that was with some orc warrior with a revolver.
Oh, you picked the gun.
sword. I pretty much had like a interchangeable elemental sword.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, so you were using a greatsword and a gun?
No, it was mostly a great sword. I just did the revolver thing because that was like the most logical thing to do with randomizing the element to a sword.
Oh, okay. So you kind of went whole of Ruby here with Weiss's sword.
This was before Ruby, actually. So
Oh. Huh.
maybe a month or two before Ruby. But it was like the elements were fire, ice, lightning, and acid.
Huh.
Because I couldn't get poison to be the wind. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Just kind of be like, hey, I'm gonna do my damage. Gonna randomly roll for what kind of extra damage it is, and then roll for how much that damage does.
Yeah, so it was a weapon with Rakdos roulette.
Pretty
Is
much.
it?
I mean, yes, I could have just been like, hey, this does poison damage. I'm going to be doing stuff with the poison setting on my sword, but that's boring. I decided randomize. This was early game, by the way.
So it was just for fun then, pure fun.
Yeah, it was early game, so I was like, I don't really mind what the elemental is. I'm just going to put elemental to it.
No, I actually think that's actually kind of fun and interesting.
Yeah. I think the backstory that I had for this orc character was that he was was actually a seamstress.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The irritating thing about so many of these like magic item prices is that I hate this so much. Yeah, if you guys have been feeling like the magic item prices have been weird, it's for a reason.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to overpower us too much.
No, it's okay. So my problem is that with this is one of the things that I like about 2E versus 5E. It's where is it? Okay, so magic items in 5e are priced by rarity. So if it's a common item, it's 50 to 100 gold pieces. If it's uncommon, it's 100 to 500 gold pieces. If it's rare, it's 500 to 5,000. If it's very rare, it's 5,000 to 50,000. And they don't give actual exact prices.
So you pretty much got to guesstimate on how much this should be.
Yes, which is really stupid irritating.
I mean, it's all about convenience. The more convenient the weapon does, the pricier it should be.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like it leaves it up It's like, okay, I want to buy this magic item. Okay, what does it cost? I don't know.
Somewhere between 500 and 5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
High bids means you get it better.
Yeah.
Suppose at that point you could just get some sort of number generator to randomly pick between those two numbers.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel good.
No, because what would be normally like maybe 512, the random number generator might put up to actually max number or maybe 3,000.
Yeah.
Does that really sound fair?
Yeah.
I mean, then again, it is random, so.
It's just a bummer.
Yeah.
It's one of the most irritating like of all the things in 5e, that is the most irritating thing to me. Is this inexact magic item prices.
What if it was if the prices of the item were tied to how many extra magical effects there were?
I don't know. It's just because the amount of magical effects are variable, and you know, there's also strength and stuff. I just wish they didn't. It's just like, it's so lazy. Oh, it's just between this and this. Really?
Yeah. Generalizing like it is just kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, you also got to factor into like how useful the effects are and a whole bunch of other variables. It's going to be really hard to keep up with.
Yep.
What could be just like, I don't know. Yes, the sword does add to your attack damage, but also whatever, it makes the guy explode into rainbows and candies.
Oh, so it's a unicorn
You
horn.
don't know what it is. yeah. This sword was made out of unicorn horn, so when you slash somebody, they explode into random bits.
Oh man, that would be such a fun weapon and horrible, but
that's a gruesome way to go.
I mean, is it any different from any of the Pyroland cosmetic weapons in TF2?
I was thinking more like Halo's headshots on the grunts.
Yep. That's what I was
the
thinking too.
confetti every once in a while.
And the children cheering.
Yay!
Can't remember. I know that's a skull, but I can't remember if that was an Easter egg as well.
Okay, are we about ready to get started again?
Yep. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, ready to.
All right. Here we go. All right, we're back in. Okay, so Gregor has just left Pontifiberg's office, and now we shall move back to the impromptu trio we have with
Yeah, that actually makes me wonder. Frozen, is Arwen going to come with Sonata and I to Sunhome?
I mean, I might as well. Unless something else comes by my way and completely derails me from joining you guys to Sunhome.
Suddenly, Gravedigger appears.
Well, I was actually thinking of the doubles. Whatever.
That's him as watermelon.
all right. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So, heading over to Sunhome. Soon home. Soon home. Where's the button for sun home? Alright. Of course that's like that.
Hey,
Is someone's smoke alarm going off?
Yeah. Little battery smoke alarm.
Yeah.
hey, you're not hearing my my dad's TV through the mic, are you?
No,
Nope.
no.
No?
Like,
But
so that's
we are
probably just
hearing-
my laptop then.
But we are
Only a
hearing
little bit of static.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
mean,
just my
static's
laptop.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fans on my laptop.
Alrighty.
Huh.
Let's Alright, so as you walk through, you reach the glorious gates of Sunhome. It is bright, the birds are singing, the sky is yellow. But hey, that's just it's either probably because it's late. Well, it's getting later in the day.
Smoke fumes are shimmering in daylight.
On days like these, soldiers like you should be dropping down to mid-20, maggot!
I don't see no maggots. I think this is the wrong guild for maggots.
Bambinatum es magitum.
We're not in Golari territory.
Yes.
Yet.
They exist on the inside.
Alright, so, where are you going?
Well, unlike pretty much every other time, first place Gongoroth is going to is the armory to return this plate armor because he is not lugging this around all day.
Of course.
Also, how long did it take for us to get from the Fox's Emporium to Sunhome after all this?
A few hours.
So, would I be attuned to the Amulet of Health now?
Yeah.
Sweet. Now, is this the one that bumps my con up, or?
Yes.
Thank you! Finally, I have nice health. Oh, huh. Okay, my health did not increase with my con increase, so...
Where is it? Let's see,
Yeah,
Does that
because...
only happen when you level up?
no.
Because, yeah, that's plus 3 health per level, so that should be an extra 36 health. I'll just go ahead and manually do that.
Yep.
If it's okay.
Yep, go ahead. Manually do that.
Maximum health hit points override.
Yep.
Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I said that's 36. So that would put me at...
117.
Finally, the proper health for a fighter.
Yes. So...
He's no longer the glass cannon.
I'm also tucking this underneath everything, so no one sees that I'm wearing this.
Yes. Well, technically it is red, so it is within uniform regulation.
True, but I don't want people to see that I'm wearing it, and then try to snag it off of my neck.
You really think your fellow Boros would steal something from you?
Maybe half the goblins would.
Yeah, it's not really the other Boros that I'm worried about, even if they are goblin Boros. But yeah, anyway, Gongoroth's gonna head off to the armory first and return the plate armor.
Alright, heading off to... So yeah, you head off to the armory, and there's a little person behind the desk, and... So yeah, it's a... so you are here to... You just plop your plate armor on there.
I am here to return this.
Ew! What's all over it?
Okay, yeah, DM, it's been several days. Do you think that it would have been cleaned by then?
No.
It's a no. You need to clean it better.
Well, thank goodness I took this spell then during this last level up. There, I do that, and it's pristine.
Oh, if only we could do that whenever we go to Peps, but we can't. Oh, because those irritating guys are just like, ew, what's all over your stuff? Dirt, because I do marine crap. What do you guys do? I crap on marines. Bring it back when it's clean. Sorry, I'm just really, yeah. Just freaking guys, just. Do you still have this obscure piece of gear that we forced you to buy? Oh, you can't return. Oh, you lost it in one of your. You lost it moving between bases. Oh, sucks. You guys will just have to pay that out of pocket. I'm sorry. I'm having some really repressed trauma right now.
These guys were in the Navy, were they?
In the Navy.
That's the health department of the Navy.
Yeah, well, you know what Marine stands for.
Yeah, my A rides in Navy equipment.
Yep.
Anywho, so you see that this person has frowned a little bit, was hoping that that cleaning it would take longer. With a growl, the person just grabs it and then just walks away.
Goodbye, my plate armor. Now, what about the little symbol that that one fireman angel put on Gregor's shoulder plate to indicate his rank?
You're gonna have to get that reapplied.
By the way, Gongoroth, our character, still planning on turning into dog tanks, right?
Oh yeah, that's a part of why I'm heading to Captain Filch.
Right.
Also, Gongoroth will prestidigitation again on his shoulder plate to create a copy of that insignia.
All right.
First session, and I'm already making use of it.
Prestidigitation is a very wonderful spell. If you remember Shadows of the Old World, where it's like one player's brought up. Okay, so we haven't had baths in a while, right? Oh no, you guys do prestidigitation baths.
Yes.
While it's not as while it's not as soothing as an actual bath, it'll get the job done.
You're technically clean, but you don't feel clean.
Yeah. It's just not the same as a real bath, you know?
Nothing compares to it. You know what? Screw it. Give me a bubble bath.
You actually want to? Well,
not in game.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not in game. That can be Gregor's thing.
I don't have a house anymore.
No, you still have your house. Oh yeah, that's right. Your house went over to Shadows of the Old World.
You noticed.
It was hard not to.
I noticed as soon as they went in there.
Yeah, I was actually expecting Gregor to show up as the butler.
Oh God!
No, man, I'm not that on the nose.
By the way, speaking of which, I didn't happen to miss Gregor's cameo. I just didn't notice, did I?
No, it's they're going to be doing more games after. That's just day one.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's just
Yeah.
it's just the latest video you put out. It sounded they were in
Yeah.
they're in quite a hurry to get to direct in.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are, but you can't exactly do anything if all the rides are booked.
Yeah.
I suppose, but it does rob some of the fun out of the activities.
Yeah. Anywho. Well,
Yes.
yeah, they're just waiting for. They're just killing time for their next ride. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, sorry.
Yeah. So, where are you going?
Just want to make
next?
sure.
Well, now that that's done, Gregor is heading to Captain Filch's office.
All right. This artwork is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Gongoroth did spend their time at the tavern writing up a report about what happened down there.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty good.
All right.
But so yeah, is Gongoroth able to hear anything coming from the other side of the door, so he doesn't walk in on a conversation or anything?
Yeah, it's like you kind of put your ear up to the door. You don't really hear anything out of the ordinary. Just kind
Right.
of. Yep.
In that case,
All right. You knock on the you knock on the door. It's a. All right. Enter.
yeah, Gongoroth opens the door and holds it open for everyone to walk in. Then, once everyone's in, he stands at attention and salutes, but again, does try to keep himself from looking at his captain in the eye right now.
At ease. So.
Yep.
Report.
Yes, sir. But before I begin, may I speak freely?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have had a small understanding of what you go through every day, and it freaking sucks oysters, sir. And I apologize for any inconvenience or stress I may have caused you.
He blinks twice. Yeah, and he looks at the he looks at the papers in your hand. All right, now I gotta see that report.
Yes, sir. Also, Gongoroth reaches into his backpack. These go with the report. And Gongoroth sets both his report and the 8 fallen Boros insignias on his desk.
What? Wow, these are. He picks it up. Oh, this is old.
They were wearing the old uniforms, sir.
Oh, you found one of those. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, sir. Part of me wanted to take one of them to bring back up here for us to see if we can't restore. But same time, it felt like it would have been a desecration to them.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure we could find. We could put these in a display case. You know, make a small announcement about this. Yes. I'm sure the historians would love to see this. Right. He starts perusing the report.
I would like to mention, though, that Gongoroth made no mention of the deal with Calrex or the true identity of the zombie dragon, or even what happened to what's his name?
Exia?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
What happened to his body? Because that I'm wanting to keep confidential as much as possible.
Fair enough. Zombie. You actually fought a skeletal dragon down there?
Yes, sir.
He looks up at you. And
It was a hell It was a hell of a ride, sir.
You were... He just kind of folds his arms. And they got me pushing tenses up here. Alright, well... I'm going to bring this up to... I'm going to bring this up the chain of command.
Out of character, you mentioned that... You said that you're not mentioning the whereabouts of Exia's body parts, but you mentioned Exia himself, right?
Oh yeah. I did mention that part. I did not mention in the report of what is happening to them, because I want the fewer people to know that, the better.
Did you mention Zone 0?
Nope, because that is a whole separate thing to him.
Well, now's the time to strategize, so if you're gonna bring it up...
Yep. Patience on Grasshopper.
Shutting up now.
Alright, so... Well, I'm going to bring this up the chain of command. It's given a couple of the reports in here. I wonder how Tajik is going to feel about this. Given that part of it, given that your little partnership allowed you to recover pieces of Boros history, that might make him a little upset, but considering one of your companions perished, that might make him happy. Ugh.
Yeah, Gongoroth actually scowls a bit, but still tries to keep his eyes concealed from... I almost called him Tajik. From Captain Filch.
So, yes. So, how was your first time being a leader?
Well, as I said before, sir, it was incredibly stressful. And every moment I was worried that I'd be coming back having to carry one of them with me. Speaking of which, sir, might I request some personal leave for Lucient and his squad?
Oh, why so?
After all they've been through down there, I just thought that they could use a little time to be with friends and family after that.
Alright. Atheos. Alright, you can tell them they can submit their leave requests, and I will see about getting them approved. Keep in mind that I'm not the only one that has to approve it.
Thank you, sir. Just wanted to offer something nice for them for their efforts down there.
You mean for not dying?
Yes. And for assisting us with several of those battles.
Fair.
Like, again, dealing with that, helping us deal with that skittering horror. And also their efforts for the dragon and Exio.
Wonderful. So. Alright, well, I have a lot to do here, so... I'll let you know what Tajik thinks about this once I get this submitted to him. Is there anything else you needed to bring up to me?
A few things, actually, sir.
Alright.
One of them is our next mission. We located Calrex's main base, a place called Zonat 0. And we plan on heading down there within the next day or so.
Somehow I am completely not surprised that it is named that.
Second is, where would you like the ballista that we acquired?
The what now? Oh, right, that. You still have that?
Please keep your in the office. Please keep your in the office. Please keep your in the
How
office.
big is the room?
It's not big.
Do it.
Yeah, Gongoroth holds up a finger, opens the door, holds his hand outside, and summons the ballista outside his door, pointing away from it.
You still have it?
Well, I wasn't gonna leave it there, sir. This thing is too valuable. Oh, plus I also thought that it would make a fun addition to the armory since we can't exactly use it all that efficiently as is.
Put that away before someone sees it and gets it.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't. I can only
Oh my
summon,
God,
I can only summon it in one
ballista?
place or another.
Well, put it away!
I can't, sir.
Why?
can't-
Why did you do that?
Okay, hang on. As funny as it is, do I have a cloth that I can just throw over the ballista? Just to cover it?
You got anything big enough to cover it?
You throw a napkin on the ballista. Can't see it now.
Yeah, napkin there.
Cover the ballista with a hanky.
No.
There. Now no one can see it.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I cannot put it back where I last left it, but to be honest, sir, it'd probably be a lot safer here than down in the Undercity where it last was.
That you don't understand. That's contraband. If it's supposed to be an actual weapon here, it needs to be put through the proper channels. We essentially need a permit.
So it's only because the Azorius. Jeez.
Am I able to use prestidigitation to somehow hide the ballista?
No,
No!
you're going to need major image for that.
You can't put it back in the ring.
Put it back in the ring?
Well, yeah, just unsummon it. Unsummon it.
I can't unsummon it, sir. It doesn't work like that.
How does it work?
I can summon things into my hand, but I cannot summon them back. That's more warlock thing. That's warlock magic.
Well, yeah.
And go to the armory and summon it there.
Oh crap.
You see all the cadets kind of swarming around it, saying, "Oh, cool! This looks really cool. I can't wait to shoot it."
Now, character, you can just run to the armory and summon it there.
You mean run back to the armory?
Hurry! Before someone sees!
Yep. Yes, sir. You two, stay here.
Okay, hey, I'll go hide it in this fog.
Okay, yeah. Gongoroth is going to run back to the armory.
Roll athletics.
Okay, here we go.
That's a 6.
You're kind of a little frazzled, but it's just. But you're able to make it there just fine. You're lucky you have a high modifier.
All right.
Yeah,
all
and
right.
then you just you go to the armory, and the assistant hasn't appeared back yet.
Is there like a bell or something?
A what?
Is there like a bell or
A barrel?
or something?
A bell.
Oh, okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm casting
Service bell.
prestidigitation, and I'm going to do the sound of. You know how people
Oh,
have
right.
a little bell on their desk and they'll go
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Gongoroth's casting prestidigitation. This, and he's going to do that.
You're getting so much you're getting so much value out of that.
And on day one.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so guy comes up and just. Oh, I don't have a bell. Who is a? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, sorry. Here, take this. Gongoroth sends the ballista.
What the hells?
Yeah, something to add to the armory. Have fun with that.
Wait, what? Who? What? You just shut the door on him.
Okay. Okay, Gongoroth is now going to run back to Captain Filcher's office, and he's going to peek around the corner, make sure that there wasn't like a crowd gathered, or if any unwanted companies spotted it.
Roll a d20. You are incredibly lucky. And so, yes, as you peek behind the corner, you're just kind of panting a little bit, and you're looking at Arwen and Sonata just like with big crap-eating grins looking at you.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, Gongoroth looks up, sees their smiles, but not enough to actually look them in the eye. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. And Gongoroth re-enters Captain Filch's office.
Yeah, and Captain Felch is just staring at you. If you were one rank lower, I would have you cleaning toilets.
Apologies, sir. Would Gongoroth have been aware of the rules about the ballista beforehand, or no, since he'd never dealt with siege weaponry before?
No, he had never dealt with siege weaponry before, so it was a code he was not aware of.
Apologies, sir. I wasn't aware that there was a code for artillery.
I suppose it's not entirely your fault. You never dealt with siege weaponry before, so...
Well, not much of an excuse now, since now I'll have to start reading everything that I don't know. Hindsight, I really should have done this before when I first got my rank, so I guess that's kind of on me.
Oh yes, it is. It is very much on you. Anything else terrifying that you would like to do today?
I would like to speak with the war leader, if it's possible.
Oh, you just want to speak with the ward leader, do you? You just want to speak with the ward leader, do you?
It is important, sir.
Ah! I regret recommending you for promotion!
I do apologize, sir. But also, I would not be asking this if I didn't believe that it was absolutely important.
Yo, of course you wouldn't! Of course you wouldn't! Of course I wouldn't promote you, and then all of a sudden all of this crap happens! Of course! I will try to get you a meeting. Ah!
Any idea how long that would take, sir?
You can only operate at... Don't bet on today.
I really didn't want to do this. Okay. Okay, maybe I can help expedite it a little bit and give you the actual reason.
What is it?
Gongoroth takes out the severed arm of Exia and unfurls it on his desk.
It's a zombie. It's a zombie. Why is that still moving?
This is one of the arms of Exia, who took on the form of Jared, the Golari guild master.
I know who Jared is!
And through his experimentations, he has found a way to become immortal. He is not dead. That is why I need the war leader, so that she can help keep an eye on this so he doesn't reassemble himself.
When I asked if there was anything else terrifying you wanted to ask me, I was being sarcastic!
Now drop and give me 20.
Captain Filch is a hair's breadth away from having a stroke on top of a heart attack.
You know, stressed out he has Gongoroth. Oh, go ahead, Ghost.
I have a perfect soundbite for this entire moment, spanning from the ballista till now.
Not our finest moment.
Yeah, seeing how stressed out Captain Filch's Gongoroth is not going to mention his intentions with Rakdos and the torso of Exia.
Yeah. I'm going to need to see a doctor for this hypertension.
Might I recommend Sylvas then, sir? He seemed to be quite the therapist for Selena before. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to be. He just kind of gives you a quick salute. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. And Gongoroth hastily wraps up the arm and heads out, holding the door for the others first.
That went well.
All right. So, you three are left alone now.
Once they're outside his office, Gongoroth just goes up to a wall and just bumps his head against it. Just this could have gone so much better.
Oh, I think it went absolutely fabulously.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, and I think some of the cadets that may have saw it off in the distance thought it was pretty funny too.
Really, the part I regret most is putting Captain Filch through all of that.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, we could have run.
Gongoroth looks up.
You know what? I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Let's go. Alright, so.
Alright then.
Alright, so then, Sonata. Will we be going down to see your guild leader then about your piece? Or what do you want to do?
I think that may be a wise idea.
Alright. In that case, so after that, and once you're all done, I'm heading down to... oh boy. I'm heading down to Rick's Mahdi. Yeah, apart from delivering the torso to Rakdos, I also need to turn Selena's guild signet. Or her Rakdos charm, I mean.
Right.
Actually, DM, did Gongoroth know how to get a right or writ to see Rakdos?
You guys do remember that you are favored performers. So you are allowed to enter Rick's Mahdi.
Okay.
There was that whole subquest line that you guys did.
Yeah, I actually kind of forgot about that for a moment.
How
Or
could you
that
forget something like
specific
that?
detail, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oh gosh.
Yeah, 1040.
No, it just got a winter storm warning.
Oh.
Alright, so Arwen, do you want to come with us, or... Actually, you know what? No, Sonata. That can be your call.
I mean, to be honest, I gotta go look for somebody.
Now, when you say somebody, are you talking about your giant war mount, or?
Yes, the war mount. Yes, him.
Okay, the way that you answered that makes me think of something else. Is there some girlfriend you're not telling us about?
No. Just need to check up on him because I haven't tend to him in a few days because I thought that if I brought him with us into the place in such a small quarters and he's so big, it would have been bad for everybody if he got spooked very easily.
Well, considering the size of the skittering horror, I think he'd actually be able to fit. Okay, I actually kind of want to see that fight now. Alright, well, anyway, you stay safe now, and I guess we'll see you back at the inn, or Gregor's house? Where are we staying tonight?
Oh yeah.
That's a
There's hotels, you know.
That's a good question.
I mean, currently Gregor's house is kind of compromised.
Yeah.
If we go back to it, that's just inviting for an ambush.
You know the city has hotels, right?
Yeah.
But that costs money.
And I'm broke. Two out of the 6 of us is broke.
And find a flop house.
DM, since they are technically a part of Gongoroth's team, could Gongoroth take him to one of the Boros barracks for the night? Or would that be pushing it?
1 second.
I feel like that after what just happened, that might be pushing it.
1 second. I need to check your features. Where is that?
I'm not there. I can't see anything.
I don't see anything in my features that would... Oh, Legion Station.
Legion Station. You have an established place in the hierarchy of the Boros Legion. You can requisition simple equipment for temporary use, and you gain access to any Boros garrison in Ravnica, where you can rest in safety and receive the attention of medics.
Yeah, you. Not you and your team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could pull a rank.
Nah. Nah. Darn. Alright, so that's gonna probably be a no-go for the party.
Do you have to the link where we're going to stay tonight, or just saying it out loud?
Oh, no, I'm just... No, this was all out of character.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, there are definitely hotels that you can go to, and it just depends on how good you want the room to be.
You know what? As a little treat, I'll indulge you guys a little. We'll get like an upper scale hotel, kind of like a Marriott tier kind of place.
All right. So we'll go for wealthy instead. It's like instead of modest or comfortable, we'll go up to wealthy.
Something like that.
All right, going up to wealthy. That's gonna be 4 GP for all y'all. Total.
A big spender.
Hang on.
Wait, was that R? Oh!
Yeah, that was Ari.
Oh, hello!
They say hello.
And goodbye.
And how much would it cost?
4
for the...
4 GP each.
Alright, that's not bad.
2 of us are broke.
I only have 3 GP.
I have no GP. You're in a better position than I am.
I mean, I still have a piece of quartz, which I think is worth 50 from Here's what I wrote down here.
Wait, do we all still have our 50 gold piece of rock? Nope, looks like I converted mine into gold. Okay. But yeah, anyway.
I never converted mine.
Anyway, I take it to that we're now off to wherever Sonata's going then?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we are heading down to Undercity. Alright, so okay,
Actually,
so
wasn't Gregor and Jake's gonna do some shopping?
yeah, Gregor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it is going to take a little bit of time for you guys to get down to Karozda, and I believe that Jix was heading over to the Izmeri Library, and was Gregor joining him?
Gregor's gonna stop by Zona 7 in for a spell before heading to the library.
All right, so we'll do that whole Zona 7 thing. All right. Where's
Jeez, when was the last time we saw this picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you know what's weird? We've had members from every guild other than the Simic.
It almost sounds appropriate in a sense.
Civic, that's the...
The green-blue.
Ah, yeah, green-blue. Right. Wait a minute, I think we're forgetting a colors combination.
No, I think we've... Let's see. We have Orzhov, Gruul, Boros, Izzet, Golari, Selesnya.
We had Rakdos and we had Azorius.
Yeah, you're right.
Like a blue
You're actually right.
Oh yeah, we have no Demir either.
Yeah, that I just remembered. I just realized that.
Right,
Unless you count the crow as an honorary member.
Nah, that.
I don't know.
Actually, technically,
Oh yeah.
technically Arwen is Demir, so.
No, I don't think that
There
you're right
was
about
Demir.
that. I don't think you're right about that at all.
Okay,
What's
I don't know what you're talking
so
about.
okay,
Oh, he
so,
doesn't know what-
So is that so? I forget who his name is. Who is playing the Azorius guy? Is he? Yeah. What was his name?
ACO?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played
Is it-
Cicero.
Yeah. Is he ever coming back? Out of curiosity.
That's a good idea. Hey,
Not
if you're
not
watching
sure,
this,
I-
answer.
not sure. I gave him an offer once, but I didn't want.
Yeah.
And I thought about asking him again, but I didn't want to disturb him.
Well,
I might approach him with that offer again, but again, no guarantee, and no big if he doesn't feel up to it.
Well, out of character, I hope he does. In character, I hope not, because Gongoroth's going to punch him for letting his sister get kidnapped.
Alright, I'm back.
there's a lot of people that Gongoroth wants to punch.
Sometimes you just need to find a reason. Sometimes you just need to make up a reason.
It's just there's a lot of people that morally offend Gongoroth. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like if Sam the Eagle met Rocky Balboa.
Oh man.
But yeah, I might ask him after the session.
All right. So.
Imagine Q Flash rejoining us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'd be a blast from the past.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so moving on. So you are heading to head to Zonat 7, and yes, the air has become very, very damp. Throughout the waves, you can see like strange and large, like unnatural creatures swimming in the pools. You can hear like just these faint little echoes of breathing and heartbeats.
It's strange. This place at once soothed me and unnerved me. That never happens unless I walk around here. Gregor starts asking around for a paleontologist.
A paleontologist. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna need a.
Yeah, do I have to roll investigation?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's not encouraging.
Yeah, that's not good enough. I'm sorry.
Does my status as Knight of Dominion allow me to meet up with any high-ranking Simic officials?
Let me check that real quick. It should be it. That is a good question.
Because asking for an audience with the Prime Speaker might be a bit much, but maybe somewhere next in line.
There is a way that you could secure something, but it would require a good deception roll on your part. In order for you to get something with a high rank, you would have to lie and say that you're here to collect on a debt.
Let's
Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I won't get arrested for this, will I?
Depending on how badly you botch your roll.
Assuming I do take you up on that offer, who exactly am I collecting from?
That's part of your deception roll. Yeah, you would collect probably from someone who is very high ranking, and they would know that you were not to be trifled with, because you're Orzhov and you're collecting on a debt.
Hang on, I'm looking up notable members.
I know the perfect person.
Oh?
May I say, or would that be metagamey?
We only got about five. We only got about 5 more minutes, so say it.
When was the
No.
last time No?
DM it to me.
All right.
Ooh.
Keep a surprise.
All right.
Okay, let me just find you here in the... Oh, you're way down there.
Oh, now we see how important he is to you. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's a wanted criminal. Remember?
Well, when was the last time he paid his taxes?
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't work.
I'm going to collect from Speaker Vanifar.
Ooh. All right. Roll that deception. Oh! Okay,
Right.
so
As soon as Gregor gets stopped by the, as soon as Gregor gets stopped by security,
yes.
how dare you? Do not notice I'm on important business here.
What important business could you possibly be here for?
I'm afraid Speaker Vanifar has been very irresponsible with our accounting lately.
They're looking at each other like, Speaker Vanifar's in debt to the... Why? Yeah, it's
Do
like they kind of step...
If you will not stand out of my way, I'm curious, should I report to my authorities or to yours? Because neither of which look very good in your case.
They're kind of stepping back. It's just like, no, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I thought so.
You are... It is fun being lawful evil sometimes, ain't it?
Yep.
Yay, RPGs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gangsta priest.
Yeah. All right, so you have what's it? You have forced your way in. Wonderful. Where is this? All right. One, two, that. I don't know why all of these changed like that. It's so weird. Okay, so now you're set. Now, if you want to make that paleontologist check, you can roll that now with advantage. Now that you're on the inside.
All right.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. All right, so you're walking around and just it's a lot of these fonts are drawn in a very loopy format, and your eye just kind of twitching as you're trying to make out a couple of these names. You're just reading through all these. It's like, how many different names for just a bloody bioscientist can there be? And why do they have to write them so pretentiously? It's like,
And
why
in
can't...
such an obscure dialect of Vidalcan?
It just... Times New Roman is a perfectly fine font! But sure enough, you come across this one fellow. It's a Kirhareth, paleontologist.
Excuse me, Doctor. I was hoping to, I may have a moment.
He turns around, and he is Vidalcan, but you notice that he has quite a few things. He's got like pufferfish spikes. He got pufferfish spikes all over his face, and he's got these sort of like monarch butterfly sort of. He's got these monarch butterfly sort of fish wings on his back. So,
yes. You wish for a moment of my time?
Yes, I was, hoping to ask you an academic question.
Academic, you say?
Yes, recently I have returned from the Undercity on an archaeological expedition. on behalf of my cartel, and we found a curious fossil that none of us have been able to identify. Well, fortunately, I don't have the sample on me, but if you wish, I can draw an illustration of it.
All right.
Perhaps you can identify it.
I shall do my best, but without the specimen right in front of me, I cannot make any guarantees.
Well, Gregor's going to attempt to draw as best as he can.
All right. A minute. Okay. So, remind me again where this bone was from?
Very deep in the Undercity, like right before we fought Exia.
All right. Where'd you secure? Where in that spot did you secure the bone from again?
I think this was before we went to the rot farm where we found the mural of the dragons.
Ah.
No,
I think.
No. It was after we left the Basilica.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
The only place we went after that was the boss room.
Yeah, it was between those two.
All right.
And by that, ritual layer of Ravnica is so deep that that doesn't really appear on most historical records. Like we're reaching like pre-Ravnican ruins at that point.
Well, how interesting. This appears to be some sort of forearm? No, it's strange. It has traits of both the forearm and the femur. Yeah. This is very odd. Where did you find this, by the way?
Very deep in the Undercity.
Deep in the Undercity.
If I had to hazard a guess, it may even be from pre-Ravnican times.
Pre-Ravnica. Oh, goodness.
At least as far as I know. Between you and me, I approached Nid Izzet with this, and even he couldn't identify it.
Izzet could not identify it. Interesting. It is strange. This is not any natural or even simic creation I have ever seen. Whatever creature this is, it is out of the evolutionary gene pool. It is old. Very, very old.
I'm suggesting it's from a Nephilim.
Sorry, what?
You are not suggesting it's from a Nephilim.
Well, I mean, that would be quite, yeah, I mean, that would be quite, that would be quite impossible. I mean, right?
Gregor shrugs. We're the experts here.
That is, that is, quite, You know,
he starts rubbing his hands together, and you notice that his he doesn't have fingernails.
If you could actually, procure this, bone for me, I would very much like to study it closer. Maybe see if I can extract some DNA from it.
I will... Perhaps if I provided a sample of the marrow.
Yes, exactly.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Now, unfortunately, we insist that the the royalties of this find stay within our cartel, but we will arrange a percentage.
Yes.
We'll let you pay.
Ooh, so I would be able to visit. You think I could be able to visit Orzhova?
I'm sorry, what?
I could be able to visit Orzhova, maybe? If it is that much of a problem to procure this, maybe instead of bringing it over here, I could go over there.
I will make arrangements, but be advised you may, due to the sensitivity of this find, especially with current events, we might ask you to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Ooh, well, I suppose I can deal with that. I'm more interested in the science than the fame.
Of course. And this will only last until we absolutely sure. And the non-disclosure agreements will only hold as long until we find out exactly what you.
Of course. Ooh, I am quite excited.
You and I both. Good day, Doc.
Good day.
All right, so Gregor has bullied his way in and out, and all right, that is about a little over 3 hours. I think now is a good time to call it.
All right.
Next session, we will start with Jix. We'll start with Jix and Gregor in the library.
Hey.
And then we can move on to Sora and whatever he's going to do, right, Sky?
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining us on this little adventure. I hope you all have fun. Have a lovely, lovely day, and take care.
Okay.